Здравствуйте, друзья! Наша тема
Hello,
сегодня –
everyone.
мудборд.
Today we are going to talk
Мудборд
about
переводится
mood
с
boards.
английского
A
как
mood
доска
board is
настроения.
basically a bunch of
Простыми
images put
словами,
together
мудборд
to
– это
create a
визуальная
visual
презентация
presentation
или
or
коллаж,
collage.
который
These
состоит из
days, the
нескольких
most common
изображений.
use of a mood board
Самый
is a
распространенный
wish
сейчас
list.
пример
People
мудборда –
used to
это
collect
доски
images
желаний,
that
на
reflect their
которых люди
dreams,
собирают
goals,
изображения,
and inspirations.
отражающие их
That could be
мечты, цели,
interior design
ожидания,
ideas, lifestyle
интерьерные
choices,
решения,
travel
цели
destinations,
жизни,
or
путешествия
professional
или
ambitions.
профессиональные.
Coaches and psychologists work with such wish boards. They use them as a tool for working with subconscious, putting ideas into vision and motivation. Marketers use mood boards to develop the visual style of brands, advertising campaigns, and content strategies. Now, business people, entrepreneurs use vision boards to plan future business, design ideas, and build long term strategies. People in creative fields like art, photography, and styling use mood boards and inspiration boards to come up with like ideas for projects, photo shoots, clothing collections, or event design. Interior designers and architects collect references and key style elements to create a holistic concept for the future space. As one of my clients said, I just want a beautiful home without all this philosophy. But as soon as we sat down in front of me, together with her, I sat down with a bunch of magazines full of pictures. It was clear that philosophy was essential. This was a case where the client wanted a minimalist look with the classic Versailles styles and loft with concrete walls all in one place. A mood board is a key part of interior design. A mood board helps us to bring ideas together and define the core of the visual concept. The first step in creating a mood board is to select references. References are like visual examples that help show the style, atmosphere, and mood of the future interior. These can be pictures of finished interiors, pieces of finishes like furniture, textiles, color palettes, and even artistic images. Let me give you an example. So here we go. You're looking to create a modern interior with a touch of Art Deco. References will help you to understand the details of Art Deco finishes, shapes, and colors. When you're collecting references, you'll probably take a closer look at the style you like, understand its key elements and color combinations, and find new ideas and solutions that will make your interior even more in harmony and more unique. You might also want to check out some articles about the style to get a better idea of its history, principles, and how it's used in modern interiors. An interior mood board is basically a visual composition of images, colors, textures, and other elements that help create a concept for the future interior. But just because something is integrity based does not mean you have to pick only pictures, photos, and inscriptions that match each other visually and in color. The most important thing here is the idea. Visual elements can be grouped not only by color but also by form, era, style, and emotions. A mood board is basically a collection of images. Just enter a search query in your browser and you should be all set. Check out your favorite designers on social media. You can also find lots of inspiring examples of interior images on social media. Save everything that looks good to you as a screenshot or a file. When saving images, you can what exactly is worth kind of like paying attention to it in the file name. For example, name the image chair shape or pillow ornament. You can also check out the outline catalog of your favorite stories. You don't have to look for designs that are totally finished to add them to your mood board. Here are some things to keep an eye for. Samples of finishing materials. Furniture, carpets, textiles, curtains, pillows, bedspreads, blankets, lighting, decor, and interior items such as paintings, sculptures, and plants. A mood board is basically a tool. It's just a tool, it's an instrument that helps you to bring your ideas to life. A mood board is a great way to collect and organize references before you start finishing and decorating to decorate a room. A mood board shows ideas in a way that's easy to understand and helps you see if the concept is really meeting your expectations. It also helps you choose color palette and materials, select shades and combinations, and demonstrates how different textures interact with each other. Here is an example of using a mood board when working on an interior. Let's say, kind of like you're looking for a cozy living room that's got the godly vibe. You create a mood board adding warm colors, natural wood furniture, wicker elements, textiles, and with ethnic patterns and live blends. You can also include photos of existing interior items in the mood board to coordinate them with the new elements you want. This helps you picture what your home will look like in the furniture and avoid making impulsive decisions when you're shopping for furniture. Here's an example of using a mood board in a store when choosing furniture, textiles, or finishing materials. You go to an interior design salon or furniture store with a mood board ready to go for the project. This could be a digital mood board on a tablet or a set of images, color palettes, textures, and references printed on a paper. Along with a mood board, you can bring samples of the finishing materials you have, like laminates or parquet, wall paint colors, or pieces of upholstery fabric from existing soft furniture. First, it's quick and easy to select the right option. A mood board helps you narrow down the range of suitable options right away, excluding unsuitable styles and shades. For example, if you're going for a modern Scandinavian vibe, your salespeople probably won't suggest classic carved furniture or velvet fabrics. Second, now making sure decisions are consistent by comparing samples of fabrics, wood, and tiles with your mood board. You can immediately see whether they will go together, and that's very good. For example, for warm beige and sandy shades of the main colors on your mood board, you can choose textiles and finishes in the same range, so everything visually matches. Third, it saves time and money. With a clear guide, you won't have to look through hundreds and thousands of samples to find the perfect shade or texture. You can quickly find what you need and avoid making purchases that don't align with the concept. And finally, it's easy to talk with consultants. The salespeople in the store are pros at understanding what you need and offering the right options. They make you review the whole range. Here's another example. You're picking out a fabric for sofa. Your mood board features natural shades of textures and eco-friendly materials. Now, instead of going through dozens of samples at random, you can immediately ask to see linen or velour fabrics in warm beige or brown notes. This way, you'll spend less time choosing and more time getting the better result. So what does a mood board include? Here you will find images of interior, furniture, decor, color palettes, samples of materials and textures, samples of lighting elements, inspirational photos, and stylistic references. Let's go through the steps of creating a mood board. That's going to be very interesting. First things come first. Make a note of the current solutions. Each project might have one or two elements. No matter what you've bought so far, it could be a window, a flooring, or sofa. Put it on the mood board right away. Start from it. Step 2. Find and save inspiring references. Step 3. Once we have everything we need, we can start placing elements on the mood board. We put the images next to each other so you can see how they will go together. We're always mixing and matching. We also try out different options and combinations to see what we like best. The laws of beauty are universal. A harmonious mood board is like a carefully selected outfit where colors, textures, and proportions work together to create a cohesive look. Picture yourself picking out a skirt or blouse. Pair jeans. If the skirt is bright and eye-catching, the blouse can be neutral to balance the look. And if you want to go for it, add accessories, just like you would use decor in the interior. When you're putting together a mood board, it's a key to mix and match accents and basic elements. Textures are also important. A smooth silk blouse with a tweeded skirt creates an interesting contrast, like the combination of marble and wood in an interior. And if you add a third element, like a leather belt, the look becomes even more expressive, just like an interior where materials and details are combined. Style is very important. If clothes reflect a person's character and lifestyle, then interior design reflects their tastes and habits. When you put together a mood board with the elements in place, you can create a space that's harmonious, well thought out, and unique. Take some time to understand what you like, what you really like. Sometimes this is more difficult than it seems. But a mood board is not just a bunch of pretty pictures. Don't let it become a graveyard of ideas. It's a curated collection of images that come together through color, texture, and mood. If each picture has its own life, you've got a jumble of randomness, not a mood board. When it comes to mood boards, the key is not how many ideas you have, but how well the image is put together. If your mood board is full of pastels and then suddenly a bright neon sofa appears, something's gone wrong. Reality is more important than fantasy. A marble island in the kitchen is great, but if you have a small kitchen and a cat that thinks the table is its territory, you might want to think twice. A mood board should be inspiring and realistic. Change it, but not too much. A mood board is like a living organism. It's always changing, but if you're redrawing it 17 times a month, then maybe the issue isn't with the interior design, but with how indecisive you are. So here is a short video instruction how to create collage in the Canvas service on the phone or computer without special things. First of all, you need to get into canva.com, then go into your own account or register, and then further on you create your project. You in the browser you put down for the search mood board, interior words, open the templates that it offers, and get a ready one. And we will start fixing it, exchanging, adding elements, adding your own photos, and take out whatever you don't want and delete it. What I'm going to do is out of this template that fits me on the color and style, it calls like a Scandinavian design. I want to put together a short, small collage that would consist of 3 pictures. My objective is to prepare a ready interior, the pictures that I've already placed, of this Scandinavian example or Scandinavian template with this yellow painting, to find a mirror for it so it would fit in. I have pictures of 2 mirrors that I think that's with a style they would fit in for this interior. So one mirror is like an arch, it ideally goes into the style. And plus I have a classical mirror in a classical silver frame, and I think that I should try also this mirror because the interior now is just purely Scandinavian. And what we'll do is we need to decorate it with this classical items like this. This is a mirror. This mirror doesn't go against the Scandinavian style. So what I do is I select the pictures of my mirrors. Now I inserted the classical mirror, the picture. I enlarge the picture, and at maximum I zoom in the photo of my interior. So as I go, I delete all other pictures from the template. I just click them, tap them, and just delete. And extra images get away from my picture. So look at this mirror and a silver frame. I increased it, zoom it in. I clean it up with the help of just simply clicking on this 3 dots features here. So the mirror would be at maximum close to my picture. And right now, I downloaded, instead of the original picture that we had on a template, a mirror with an oval, right? I want to kind of try it, measure it up. On purpose, I don't delete the 4th picture here with the dried plants. I kind of move it up right now because as a composition, when you look at it, the collage would look not so interesting. So with the style, it doesn't go against the nature of the image. So I'm making the college with this like finished project, attractive project. That's also very, very important. So now I place these mirrors close to the photos of my own interior. I clean up the last things that to clean up the college, so it's ready. And we are ready to upload it. What we need to hit the button or tap the button, upload, and there you go. Your work is done, the job is done, and it starts uploading. So my small mood board that is consisting of different pictures is ready, and a small instruction right now, how can we make it better or use some additional features or additional functions that would help us. If you would create the mood boards from such a template, the next thing what you need to do is you need to make your own mood boards, create your own templates, and that's really, it takes attention. It's a lot of joy to do that. So I wish you success and you would enjoy it fully. Your mood board is a guide, not a sentence. It's meant to keep you focused, not restricted. And if halfway through you realize you want something entirely different, that's okay. What matters most is that your space reflects you, not just a pretty Pinterest picture. And if you're still unsure, make another mood board.